Hey you guys, wow, that's really bright back there. I don't know if I can do it. Is that better? I hope that works. These phones, they're good cameras, but they're not professional grade. But I like doing these because it's quick and I can get out and just start voicing my thoughts on things that come up, which I think are really important. And today's topic is I want to talk a little bit about self-directed IRAs and 401ks. I know, sounds like exciting stuff, but I get the sense that a lot of people still don't really get it. And it's so powerful, and it opens up your world in terms of what you can invest in. So, and it's not that hard to set up. I just think people, they hear about it and then they're like, yeah, I'm going to do that someday. It's no different than now. Okay, you can go to E-Trade and set up an account on your own, within minutes. It's not quite that easy, but it's pretty easy. I've done it. I actually have a self-directed IRA, and I also have a solo 401k. It's a EQRP, but solo 401k, they are available for people who are self-employed. So if you're self-employed, I definitely suggest that. The self-directed IRA has a few more tax implications. There's something called UBIT tax you should read up on, but it's just still so beneficial, and I see so many people not taking advantage of it. And the reason I did it was, this was back in 2010. I looked at my my portfolio or my mutual funds, and for the last 10 years, from like 2000 to 2010, it was really pretty much stagnant. And I remember reading this, if you invest, such and such amount, if you, take advantage of dollar cost averaging, your mutual fund will be worth this. And I was thinking in 10 years, I was going to be well on my way to early retirement, and that just wasn't the case. And I was so frustrated. So I looked into a solo 401k, and I actually started investing in real estate, bought a couple duplexes, and did really well with those. And I remember I was investing with a guy at UBS, and when I took all my money out of his retirement account, he was like, yeah, you're probably going to do well with that. I mean, even he knew it. And yeah, I never looked back, and it's been a great thing. So trying to impress upon you guys to take advantage of this. This is what I really want to share. I had a conversation just the other day, and he really wants to invest in a syndication, an apartment syndication. And he said, yeah, the only trouble is I'm not liquid. And, I asked him, well, do you have money in the market? And he said, yeah, but I'm waiting for that to come back a little bit, which is always a horrible game to play. And then I said, well, okay. But then I thought, are you W-2? And he was. And I said, how long have you been at your current job? And he said 5 years. And I thought, well, what about before then? Were you with another company somewhere else? Did they have like a 401k or something? And in fact, he did. And we started talking, and by the end of it, he told me he had $58,000 that had been sitting there in this IRA that he just wasn't using. He always thought, well, that's nice, I got that over there, but he wasn't using it, and he says it's hovered around the same amount for forever. And I said, well, hey, I got news for you. You are liquid if you want, no pressure. But if you're really looking to get into a syndication, if you like what you hear, you have the money. That $58,000 can be easily transferred. You got to go by the book, but you find a self-directed IRA custodian, which I can help you with. I know a few. There are tons out there. You just got to read up and see what kind of sounds good to you. Maybe you want something that's local to you wherever you are. I happen to go with one that is about a half hour south of where I live, but it doesn't really matter. They could be anywhere. I looked at one that was in Texas, and I almost went with them. But anyway, you want to look at their fees, because with a self-directed IRA, there are fees, but it's no more than what you pay someone managing your mutual fund or a stock advisor. And with a self-directed, a solo 401k, there are some initial setup costs, but once you get beyond that, it's pretty much feeless. You just have to carefully watch over those and make sure you're doing proper bookkeeping. The self-directed IRAs, they're managed by your custodian. And yeah, so this guy, he's in the process of transferring his money from this IRA into a self-directed IRA, and now he's not beholden to just investing in the stock market, which has not been treating him very well. He's not, you know, he was telling me he's been earning like 3%, you know, the last 11 years, he thinks. And man, you know, tough to get that back, but you know, you don't have to stay there. You can start earning double-digit returns in real estate, and also just a lot more, you know, risk diverse. The risk just isn't there. But yeah, you know, if you have questions of who to contact, if that's something that sounds like you should be doing, let me know. I can help you out, or Google it and get your money working for you. You know, don't let it sit there and erode away. Self-directed IRA, solo 401k, look into it, okay? All right, I've talked enough. Hope you guys have a good day. Talk to you later. This is Rick at fortressfederation.com. If you like this, of course, subscribe and come visit me at fortressfederation.com, because I have a lot of free content that can kind of guide you down the path to investing and get you rolling in a positive direction. I also have a free resource, a free ebook. You know, just subscribe and you'll get it, and there's a lot packed in there, and you'll be up and running in no time. All right, good talking to you. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.